Shocking news, Cardano to $1,000. Why BitBoy is all in on Cardano ADA. Cardano ADA news today. In any other period of history, under any other circumstances, let's be honest, we simply wouldn't give someone like self-styled Dogecoin millionaire Glauber Contessoto the time of day. This is, however, no ordinary period of history, informed by completely unprecedented circumstances. And given how he quite literally made a fortune overnight by investing over $250,000 of his life savings into Doge circa February 2021, perhaps it might be worth hearing the elevator pitch for his next big play, Cardano. Today we're going to talk all about what BitBoy just explained in his recent video about Cardano and why he's all in on Cardano. So watch the video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of ADA is doing on the 3rd of October, shall we? The Cardano price analysis is displaying bullish signs today. The price breakup was upwards as bulls successfully diverted the price function today and moved up the price from $2 to $2.1 in a swift move. Overall market sentiment is in favor of ADA USD today, and a further increase in price is also expected. Overall, the broader cryptocurrency market got a bullish kickstart today after the bearish weekend, as most of the cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most top altcoins, observed a positive market sentiment in the last 24 hours and reported gains, with Uniswap and Ethereum being the top players, gaining more than 30% and 9% value respectively over the specified period of time. The volatility is mild for ADA USD pair, as Bollinger Bands are moving straight ahead with the upper band at $2.39 and the lower band at the $2.16 mark, making a mean average line at the $2.28 mark above the price level. The Bollinger Bands yet have to take an upwards or downwards breakout. The relative strength index is at the center of the neutral zone at 49 index in the 4-hour chart, showing some more upwards movement during the recent hours as ADA USD gathers buyer support. The Cardano price analysis suggests the bulls are making a recovery, and if ADA gathers enough strength from buyers, then the price can break above the $2.3 mark, but selling pressure is there at this level. Though the shorter technical indications don't support the bullish side, as the overall price trend line is still downwards. Now let's get back to the topic. Famous YouTuber Ben Armstrong, popularly known as BitBoy Crypto, has recently aired his opinion regarding the trend of Cardano ADA, the 4th largest cryptocurrency in the market. In his recent video, he explained all about the millionaire who was all in on Dogecoin, and now he's all in on Cardano. Dogecoin was what first made 33-year-old Glauber Contessoto a millionaire. Contessoto had first shared his story of how he became a millionaire with the meme coin back in April. This had only been 2 months after Contessoto had first learned about Doge. He ended up putting his entire life savings into the meme coin, and it paid off massively. The Dogecoin millionaire had first started investing in the coin after he saw Elon Musk's tweet about it. Contessoto is quoted saying, "A reason why I put my savings into Dogecoin is Elon Musk. I think the guy is a genius." Musk then continued to tweet about the coin at regular intervals over the next 2 months, causing the price of Dogecoin to skyrocket. At the height of Musk's shilling of Dogecoin, the price of the coin had grown over 21,000%, posting massive gains in just a couple of months. Dogecoin has grown so much that by the time May rolled around, the coin price hit over 70 cents. By this point, Contessoto's gains had grown so much that he had become a crypto millionaire. His initial investment of over $250,000 had gotten to be over $1 million. Doge soon began to lose momentum, as assets are wont to do when they have grown too much in a short period of time. Despite the declining prices with each passing day, Contessoto had refused to sell his coins. By June, the price had dropped so much that Contessoto lost his crypto millionaire status. The 33-year-old had still refused to sell at this point, despite revealing that he had lost over $167,000 in a single day due to declining prices. Contessoto did not seem too worried about this, saying, "If Bitcoin and Ethereum weren't also hit, I'd be worried." As such, Contessoto continues his journey from being a crypto millionaire to losing his status. Glauber Contessoto has now turned his attention to another coin, Cardano. According to Contessoto, he believes the top 5 cryptocurrencies in 5 years will be Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ripple, in that exact order, putting Dogecoin as a better candidate for being the #1 crypto ahead of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Contessoto expressed that he planned to wait for a dip in the price of ADA before he bought in. Regardless, he remains bullish on the asset, which he said is still in its early stages. "I'm going to be the biggest Cardano supporter," Contessoto said. "I'm just waiting on a massive dip before buying into it." So why has it earned the resounding vote of confidence? Better yet, what about it has instigated the latest climb? Despite the fact it has a long way to go before it can actually claim to have overtaken BTC and ETH, and despite the fact it plunged approximately 12.8% today, there are tangible merits to be considered. Launched by Ethereum co-founder Charles Hoskinson, Cardano is the first cryptocurrency based on a proof-of-stake network, as opposed to proof-of-work. Essentially, POW networks, like that of Bitcoin, make miners responsible for validating transactions on the public blockchain ledger by solving algorithms. Over time, the tasks become increasingly difficult, demanding beefier graphics processing units, which obviously requires more electricity, hence the ongoing debate surrounding crypto's environmental implications. Statistician Ziyuan Sun of the Motley Fool explains that back in the day, anyone with multi-core central processing units, CPUs, could mine Bitcoin at roughly 50 per block, currently worth close to $2 million US, 2.7 million Australian dollars. Nowadays, you'd need a processor that's 2.2 billion times more powerful just to keep up with the mining difficulty. Not so fun fact, a single Bitcoin transaction uses as much power as 1.2 million Visa transactions, and by the end of the century, Bitcoin's energy consumption could surpass worldwide power production. That's precisely what Cardano and its POS setup aim to solve. The platform shifts the responsibility of validating transactions from miners to those who own the token, known as stakeholders, mitigating the power issue. Large stakeholders can apparently earn as much as 6.59% interest per annum by running a stake pool. Smaller stakeholders can earn roughly the same gross return by delegating their Cardano tokens to a stake pool, before a commission of 3.91%. Investors can both earn passive income from staking and capital gains from price appreciation, writes Sun. At the same time, the network probably uses as much power as a town of a few thousand people compared to Bitcoin, which eats up the equivalent of the entire power supply of Chile. The innovation doesn't exactly stop right there either. Last year, the Cardano Foundation introduced the concept of sharding for the tokens, which basically means partitioning the network into local nodes or stakeholders. The result is faster processing times of 1,000 transactions per second per node, 1 million transactions per second for the whole network. Smart contract functionality is also on the immediate horizon, which will reportedly allow Cardano to match Ethereum's utility. The biggest problem Cardano faces is a lack of adoption, adds Sun. Right now, it's primarily startups that use the technology, although it does have a few major partners like PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, and Wolfram Alpha, an engine that solves complex math problems, especially popular in college. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!